Use the M&M data to construct a frequency bar graph and a relative frequency bar graph. To construct a frequency bar graph, we need to use the frequency table. We will draw a horizontal axis and a vertical axis. We will label the horizontal axis with the color and the vertical axis with the frequency. On the horizontal axis, we will have a bar for each color. And on the frequency axis, we will have all the frequencies. Now, on top of each color, we will draw a bar that goes up to its corresponding frequency. Above brown, we will draw a bar that goes up to its corresponding frequency, which is 12. Above yellow, we will draw a bar that goes up to its corresponding frequency, which is 10. Above red, we will draw a bar that goes up to its corresponding frequency, which is 9. And draw a bar with a height corresponding to its frequency for each color. And this is our frequency bar graph. Now let's construct our relative frequency bar graph. To draw the relative frequency bar graph, we will need the relative frequency distribution instead of the frequency distribution. We will construct the relative frequency bar graph the same way that we constructed the frequency bar graph. So we will have a horizontal axis and a vertical axis. We will have the color on the horizontal axis and the relative frequency on the vertical axis. Let's place the colors on the horizontal axis and the relative frequencies on the vertical axis. Our relative frequencies go up to 0.267, so we can probably go from 0 to 0.3. Above each color, we will draw a bar whose height is the same as the corresponding relative frequency. So for brown, we have a relative frequency of 0.2667, so we will draw a bar that goes up to 0.2667. We draw a bar above yellow that goes up to 0.2222. Above red, we construct a bar that goes up to 0.2, and we do this for the remainder of the colors. And this is the relative frequency bar graph.